I also like to always start at the bottom and work my way to the top arch. Moving on to the side taper, we're going to use our Goat FX to make our first guideline. We're also going to make his beard look as crispy and full as possible. Now that we're done budding him out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. Make sure to use the lever to blend your initial guideline out. Now moving on to our one guard all the way open, we're going to create our third guideline and get it ready for the half guard. Make sure to use your lever midway and all the way close to help you soften up that guideline. Now that the line is soft enough, we can move on to our half guard and erase the line completely. Now we're using our two guard all the way open. This guard is going to help us connect our lower guards to the higher guards using our 1.5 guard. Now we're switching over to the 1.5 guard and it's going to help us erase the line completely. When I start my blend on the beard, I always start with my no guard all the way open. I also slightly close the lever, blending into the 0. Moving on to the hairline, we're going to separate his baby hairs from his long hairs and then debulk them with the one guard all the way open. I always start my lineups at the middle and work my way to the sides. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, let me know that you made it this far in the video in the comments down below. Because of his light spot, we're going to be very careful and make sure we match both sides correctly. When lining up the C-cup area, I always like to start my way at the bottom and work my way to the top arch. You're gonna see in a bit, once I put the line in the beard, it makes the beard pop out. Now that we're done with our haircut, we can move on to our Turkish razor and Derby Premium blades and make them as crispy as possible. What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing guys a brand new video. We're going to be doing a 12-minute haircut tutorial, so stay tuned. We started off by saturating the hair and parting it in place. Now that we're done putting the hair up, we could debulk with the 3-guard all the way open. Make sure to feed the hair into the clipper with the comb and flick out with your clipper. This is so we could debulk the sides and build our silhouette. Now we're switching over to our 4-guard all the way open, and we're going above the 3-guard all the way open about a ½ inch. Now we can switch over to our clip roll comb method and debulk the sides. Remember to tilt the comb at a certain angle when blending. I like to blend when my clipper is vertical and debulk when my clipper is horizontal. Now we're switching over to our thinning shears and we're making sure we're thin out the hair. I make sure I pick up the hair with my comb and cut what is needed to cut. Now that we're done creating our silhouette, we can move on to the back taper and create our first guideline. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Now that we're done balding them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. Remember to use the blade and lever all the way closed and midway to help you erase that initial guideline. Also, make sure you stretch the skin with your opposite hand to give you more space. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. With this same guard, you're going to use the lever to soften up the line and get it ready for the half guard. Now that the line is soft enough, we can switch over to this half guard and erase the line completely. Also, make sure you spend more time here because we are nearing the occipital bone. Switching over to our 2 guard all the way open, we're creating our 4th guideline and we're getting ready for the 1.5 guard. Now that the line is soft enough with the 2 guard, we can move on to the 1.5 guard and erase the line completely. Sometimes there's still a faint line after using the 1.5 guard, so switching over to your 1 guard all the way open and using its corners will help. Now we're using the 3 guard all the way open and we're blending into our silhouette. After we're done detailing the taper, we moved down to the neckline and we started off at the bottom and worked our way to the top arch. You want to be very careful near this area because the skin is very tender and thin. Moving on to the side taper, we're making our first guideline at a curve, and then we're going to ball them out and shave his sideburns. Now that we're done balding him out, you want to follow that same shape with the no guard all the way open and continue to use the lever to blend. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to the one guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Now that we're done with our one guard, we can move on to our half guard and erase the line completely. Here I'm switching over to the 3 guard all the way open and we're continuing to debulk the sides. Now that we're done with our side taper, we can move on to our Gold FX and continue to line up the C-cup. I always start my way off at the bottom and work my way to the top arch. Slowly make sure the hair feeds into the clipper, because if you don't, the hair won't be cut. Okay, now before we line him up, we're going to pin up his hair and debulk with the 1.5 guard all the way open. Once we're done debulking, we're starting off in the middle with our Gold FX and working our way to the sides. Here I'm using a razor comb to blend in the side a little bit smoother. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Also, if you made it this far into the video, please leave a comment down below. I'm definitely gonna reply. Here we're moving on to our Turkish razor and Derby Premium blades, and we're gonna make him as crispy as possible. Make sure you use shave gel. Also, make sure you stretch the skin with your opposite hand so that you don't cut them, and then also make sure you keep the blade at a 45-degree angle.